We had Baldur's Gate 3 and their whole bear experience, watching that filter through media and everything, which was phenomenal. At the end of the day, there could be a book written on the PR of how properly they did that and jammed it into cultures that never would have heard of it. And then all of a sudden they're selling things that even people that don't play games might find interesting and in communities that never would have heard about. So it was this like miraculous combination of meme style, intentionally viral PR. And I feel like, and again, just goes to show you like the chaotic nature of our industry. Like that was amazing seeing that unfold. We actually got to have Sven on the talk show that we do recently. And we were talking to him like, was that intentional? Did you mean to do that? And he kind of goes, you know, we had ideas. Like we never knew it would get as big as it did, but we had ideas. And it just kind of goes to show you like they thought about that. And you had the guy in the room that was like, yeah, but the bear's gonna win. And you had the guy that did that. But at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, it was brilliant. And
then on the inverse of that, I feel like the Palworld, Pokemon with guns was kind of this like, did they know the effectiveness of the 3 words Pokemon with guns would be born and adopted? Whether or not to their, premeditated idea, I don't know.
And here's what's even more interesting. So Palworld is like a cake with like a delicious frosting on top. Most of the time when you have that delicious Mimi frosting, the cake is rancid. Pokemon with guns, that's funny and everything. You play it and you're like, okay, that was good for a few minutes. I'm moving on. But Palworld is a delicious frosting on a delicious cake. Like I play hundreds of games. Palworld's a solid ass game. It combines the Mimi attractiveness, it baits the hook. But then when people actually get caught, like me, they're going, okay, I'm gonna try this game, but seriously, this is a joke. I'm gonna be playing this for 5 minutes. 20 hours later, okay, I need that guy over there. I need 2 more of those guys. That guy needs levels. I need that guy on this guy. Oh, that guy's in the house again. Let me bring him down. I need to rebuild that. All of a sudden, it's the meme instead of being the content was the hook.
It almost makes me think that there's many good games out there and some that you see that are commercially successful to some degree. I'm nonstop playing Baldur right now. So fun. It's a good game. I wonder if there was like a meme frosting to put it your way on top of all of that. It's like organic, like people are talking about it and it's getting sales. It's like, I think it just crossed 1 million downloads this week. Insane. But if it had that little frosting on top, what if a clown was delivering like someone stabbing a clown or something? You're like, I don't know, it's a cool clown death on Twitter. Like that's got me interested. If they could have brought that to like 5 million sales or something like that. It just makes me think about the meme tactic on top of something good. Yeah.
Would Helldivers be there without democracy? That's the question you're asking. Yeah. Like it's this really interesting like what if thing where it's kind of like, I almost guarantee you that it would be. Like I almost promise you if there was some crazy over the top side to Baldur, that more people would be playing it. Because here's the thing, I started playing Baldur for the first time on the plane over here. But see, it's interesting because this goes directly back to what we were talking about earlier in our discussion about when do you make the decision? How much of yourself do you want to give for success? And it's interesting because in a game like Baldur, like you have to think, we've got this really great game, all these mechanics are fun, people are gonna love this. Do we need to put a stabbing clown in it? Like, it comes to this point where it's kind of like, how far do we need? Like, what do we do now?
Clown sex?
Is that the next big thing? But no, it makes you wonder. Like, at that point when they have their vision, if they're adding stuff on they don't really want to, but they know it makes the game sell more. It's like, how far do you want to do that? But no, to answer your question, I think it absolutely would have. I think any game that can get that meme frosting, that's a new thing now apparently, meme frosting. You can meme frost your product enough, now it's a verb, look at that. Then it again, that's the honey. That's the thing that attracts the bees. You just got to make sure you have enough there to keep them interested.